good, Shadows? Welcome back to the channel. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, and let's get to it. Today we're going to react to LeBron James' most ridiculous excuses for losing. Now, I ain't gonna lie, last night he won against the Nuggets. It's 3-1 now in the playoffs. So, let's see how that goes. But, yeah, no, we're gonna see what excuses he got. I know one excuse he had was, what was it? He felt like the reason why he didn't win the playoffs last year, I think it was, or what was it? I don't even think it was last year. I think it was this year. It was this year. The reason why he lost to like a team was because they won the in-season tournament, which was like the dumbest shit I think I ever heard. So let's get to it.
Again, it's too late in this season, but the NBA probably at some point needs to look in this altitude thing. It seems like hold up, Nick.
As great of a player as LeBron James is, he's also very good at making excuses after a loss. In this video, we're going to look at some of LeBron's best excuses. Let's get started.
What's the challenge mentally and emotionally after you lose such a heartbreaking game?
I mean, yeah, of course it's a heartbreaking game. You don't ever want to lose in that fashion. I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest. I think I said it this year or last year or whatever. D-Lo clearly gets hit in the face on a drive. Replay center is going to go.
That doesn't happen. He's acting like if that's the only one that happens.
It bothers me. Sorry I didn't answer your question, but that shit is like.
Regardless of that foul call, the Lakers were still up 10 going into the fourth quarter, and they just had a 20-point lead. But they blew their lead late in the game and ended up losing. The refs did not impact that outcome.
That's true.
Well, first question, Joe, on the left side, second row.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, we're just learning about your hand injury, and we can obviously see the brace.
I want to hear what the fuck you
Can you
say for
take
this.
us through what happened and if it caused you any problems over the final 3 games?
Post game after game one, very emotional. You know, for a lot of different reasons, understanding how important a game one is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us? The way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. And I had emotions on, the game was taken away from us. I had emotions of, you just don't get an opportunity like this on the road. I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So,
out of all of LeBron's excuses, this one is definitely his best. And it's because it has multiple layers. First, he's blaming the loss on his hand that's supposedly broken, but he's also blaming J.R. Smith, who made such a brutal mistake in Game 1, it caused LeBron to break his own hand. Either way, it's not his fault. It's not LeBron's fault for losing the finals, and it's not his fault for injuring himself. Total genius.
obviously, my first year in Miami, yeah, we had a big 3. And everyone said it's a super team this, super team that.
It was.
But we had to build our team around all minimum guys, which was still okay, but we didn't fill out the complimentary guys enough. Yeah, we had Rio, we had Udonis, but we didn't have enough as far as enough complimentary guys to actually make it all work. And we still made it to the finals. And we still probably should have won the finals, but I still give credit to you.
Should have.
To LeBron's credit, he admitted that the 2011 finals was his worst series ever, but to say that your team wasn't good enough after assembling the big 3 and getting on stage saying the Miami Heat were going to win 7 championships.
Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6.
Exactly. Like, look at him. He was talking
Is a crazy statement and just a flat-out excuse. Your team was good enough from the very beginning. That's why you made it to the finals.
Had that thing.
And you would have won if you just played better.
It is so apparent that no matter what you did, we just had an advantage.
Yeah. Never practiced anything besides 2 bigs, a point guard, a small forward, and a shooting guard. And then, fuck, you guys win. And it's like, we've geared up all, we had Big Z, Anderson Varejao, myself, Delonte, and Mo Williams. I mean, you guys are out there with Dwight Rashard, Hedo, Jameer,
Pietrus.
So are you
Courtney
saying they're
Lee.
better
Courtney
players
Lee.
than you? Like, what the
You guys are
fuck?
out there with like what the league is to now.
You know what? Looking back on that team that I think was so important, because I talk about this all the time now. Jameer Nelson could shoot threes out of pick and roll.
Yeah.
So Jameer Nelson was out for that entire series, which means the Orlando Magic didn't have their all-star point guard. It was essentially LeBron and role players versus Dwight Howard and role players. And Dwight Howard won. To go down the line and basically blame all of your teammates for not being as good as the other team is a crazy excuse. I mean, that's what this video is about. So
all he ever
this
does is
built-in
blame
excuse
teammates.
comes from a mysterious foot injury right before the playoffs.
What was the injury you're dealing with?
The injury I was dealing with? I tore a tendon in my foot.
Took him a while to answer that. It's like he had to think about
normally longer than a 4-week recovery process.
It is.
When did you get a sense of you would have a plan to get you back faster than what the normal kind of routine
all right,
is?
First of all, you're running down
when
the
the
court
doctors
all
told me I
fine and
was,
shit.
healing
And if
faster
it's in
than
pain, look how he's acting. He's like
anybody I've seen
it's
before
like he's
with injury.
acting. Like, look, what
Did
the
anyone
fuck?
ever suggest surgery?
Yeah.
Can't
Two
stand this
doctors.
dude.
Why did you decide against it?
Because I went to the Lebron James of feet.
What?
And he told me I shouldn't.
Did any?
I'm not done. Nah. I'm not done.
Are you
Nobody.
surgery
That's what it is.
on this after this season?
I don't know. Right now, I don't need it, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably get another MRI at the end of the season, and go from there. But if I end up having to get surgery after the season, you guys won't know. I don't talk to you guys in the off season, and by the time next season starts, I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go.
What country is the LeBron James' feet based in? What country is
I don't know. I have no idea.
You just heard what LeBron had to say about his injured ankle. Well, these highlights are from the same game after the injury took place.
Exactly.
So according to LeBron, he tore a ligament in his foot. It was a very serious injury, and the doctors told him that he should get surgery. He went to the LeBron James of feet, healed faster than anybody in history.
Steroids?
And we won't hear about this injury beyond this season. Or, hear me out on this one, the injury wasn't that serious, and LeBron just wanted to load manage a little bit before the playoffs.
Yeah.
But he exaggerated how bad the injury was, so when the playoffs came around, he would have an excuse. So there you have it. Those are some of LeBron's best excuses. Let me know in the comments what you guys think.
I want to hear. I hope Jokic beats him in the next game, and I want to hear what excuse he got to say, cause that's funny. Anywho, man, this is like not that long of a video, but like I don't know. All I gotta say is LeBron, he always makes excuses on why he always loses. Everybody does, but like this dude, he does it on a whole nother level. Like I don't understand it. So yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. LeBron sucks.